I'm waiting for Keanu. All I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're gonna do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, 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 bing.
Keanu Thompson. Keanu!
The host, a stand-up comic, is wearing glittery devil horns.
One is just so untoward.
That's hard to do. I'm going to create the energy with my dancing. Mary. Oh, holy untoward. Nope. And then I went, okay. When are these two idiots going to stop? Love it. I can't get enough. We can't, Michaeline. Look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hi, hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Tell me now, or I'll start screaming.
She's a classic kind of lady who's got her own show. I love to tune in to see
Hi,
her
ladies and gentlemen.
wherever you want
Hi,
to get
ladies
to
and
know.
gents.
She's
It's
got
Kiki.
an
It's
attitude
Kiki Live.
and the looks to back it up. Hang around and see my girl.
Ah,
Sit
Carrie.
right there and see what's up.
Ah! Ah! With Keanu C. Thompson. Ah! I need the other song. I love this song though. Hi, darling. My favorite line. I just love it so much. A man named Jeremy made it for us. It was clear guy, but ignoring her is kind of tricky. That's fine. Woo! Hi, it's Kiki Live. Whatever, we did sing happy birthday to her last night. I just got your text. I didn't read through all of it, but just know I got it. And I love you. Oh, so good, ladies and gents. Hi, welcome to Keanu Live. It's me, Keanu C. Thompson. We're going to have fun. We have a new call-in system, which I will be testing tonight when I put up that call-in number, where it's going to make Untoward Tuesday like the good old days of Untoward Tuesday, but except I won't have to hold up my phone to the microphone as long as everything goes as planned. And if any of you find people of anything you'd like to say, go ahead and call on in when I put in that call-in number. Obviously keep it toward. And when I say toward, it can be untoward. Just please know. You know what I mean. Hi, everyone. Welcome. It's a good old-fashioned Kiki Live. We have lots to watch and talk about. We're going to have fun. We're going to get into, I'm going to pick out my favorite, another Vogue 73 questions, maybe an Architectural Digest thing. These people are unhinged. We're going to talk about Halloween costumes. I just did, the reason I'm late, and I won't apologize, but I'm going to tell you why, is because Michaeline and I were putting together and recording a brand new Keanu cast for you. We love Keanu cast. So that'll be out since I'm here. I'll premiere it tomorrow, so you have something to listen to. Whee! So grab a White Claw or whatever your beverage is, grab a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is, and buckle the fuck in, because it's Kiki Live. Whee! Yay! Woohoo! We're gonna do it. Woohoo! Stop it. First and foremost, let me say hello. Hi, push-ups. Let's do it. Thank you for the $2. We love you, push-ups. Thank you for the kind text today, too, push-ups. I may have seemed a little looking back. I appreciate it. I probably was just like, meh, but I could have put some emojis on it. Metal lives. Metal lives. Thank you for the $2. What's Gino's YouTube show name now? Days Times. Days Time. He just got finished. Also, another reason I'm late. Won't apologize. But they just got finished with the In Hot Water football show. So I don't want to step on their toes. But the house is mine. Eugene and I do Monday. And he's live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in some capacity on mostly Rumble. So Gino Bisconti on Rumble, but he also has a YouTube channel. It's Gary Biscayne. So you can always catch me on there, at least on Mondays and Wednesdays. We love Metal Lives. We love it. We can't get enough. We can't. Aw, Araya, I hope you're having the best. Oh, it's almost, it's, I hope you had the best birthday, Araya. Hi. Hi, darlings. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here right now. 1 million Kiki bucks. And 85 Kiki coins.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. And look at it. Look at all of you fine people. Oh my gosh. Array is here. Push-ups here. Druium's here. My God. My God.
All the stars are here.
It's so exciting. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. I did test the call-in number with my dad, Tom. It seemed like it worked out fine. So, but it'll come through and then you can hear me on the microphone now to do all that weirdness anymore. Hi, Florida Dabbler. That looks like a mugshot. Brooks was here. So was Florida Dabbler. Thoughts on Cam Schlitzler's pitching performance? Is this a euphemism? That would be more of a question for Eugene. I mean, it must be, unless it's a gay question. If I knew, like, if a friend of mine had the pitching performance. Must be a baseball question, though. But 1 million Kiki bucks for you anyhow. And I would direct that question to Eugene the next time he's here. Or whenever he gets home, which will be in probably an hour. Probably an hour. You know Eugene. Look at him. Look at him go. Here he is. Sorry, I rearranged these. You know him.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
He's gay. The Yankees won. Who were they playing? You know, I should know baseball better. I was. My grandpa over there invented the exploding scoreboard. Comiskey Park with Mr. Beck. So this is Schlitzer's. What's his name? Cam. All right, we'll take a look. Cam. SCH. He's 24. Good. Huh. Cam Schlittler. Huh. Oh, he has other New York Yankees. Did they win? Oh, he looks like he's no muss, no fuss. He looks like a baseball player. He looks very serious. Okay, here's what I'll say about his pitching performance. He takes his pitching very seriously. The Yankees, please. No. White Sox or nothing. Or the Braves. My dad did the fireworks for the Braves for many, many years. So, fuck the White Sox. I'm sorry, the New York Yankees. It's White Sox or Braves or nothing. So I hate his pitching performance. It's Braves or the White Sox or... So it sucked. It sucked. Is that a good enough answer? Probably not. Probably not. Yankees beat Boston. Cool. Oh, they won. Okay, so I guess it was good. Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Any photos with a smile? Guess not. Yeah, not from what I'm looking at. He looks very angry and blotchy. Look at him. How do you say his fucking name? Schlittler. What an unfortunate name. Win 6, losses 6. ERA, don't know what that means. I really should be better at baseball. I am. We are from a firework family. But you know what? We don't know. We don't care because they're not the White Sox or the Braves. Look at him go. He's a handsome fella, but look at him. How do you pronounce his name? He's never smiled in his life. That's not him. Oh my God. Here's a smirk. He smirked once. Guys, he smirked one time. What's his dating life like? That's what we want to know. Who are you? Orioles. Oh, he won October 2nd, Red Sox. Is he boning anybody? Does he?
Aaron Boone on the field, and he had said that you told.
That is not even after recording the most strikeouts by Yankees rookie. Okay. Is he going to smile with this lady?
Him something yesterday before leaving the stadium. What did you tell him yesterday?
Oh, man.
Oh, he smiled. He smiled.
I don't even remember.
They're pouring champagne. He didn't even notice. It is so odd. He didn't even look up. This guy seems weird. Did he suck tonight? You tell me what happened. What happened? He has a thing on the street. That's very untoward, but good for him. Very good for him. Who's he dating? This lady? No.
I'm so blacked out right now, but I think you just asked me how I was doing. I was like, I feel good. So I don't remember the exact words, but I try to show him how much confidence I had.
If you had any nerves, you were not showing it on the mat.
What in the fuck am I watching? I gotta get this guy on the show. This looks very untoward. The foam and all. Did he say he was blacked out already?
And what allowed you to make sure that you kept your emotions in check tonight in such a big scenario?
Yeah.
They're pouring champs on him. He didn't even know. He had no idea.
I think, just, again, knowing the situation and trying to embrace the fans and trying to stay within myself. So I'm just able to get more confident after each inning.
When you throw strike one, strike two, does that kind of ease any nerves you might have had just attacking the strike zone early like that?
Yeah, it makes it easier. I mean, obviously, second, third inning, falling behind some guys, it just makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh, he's following behind some guys. pitcher. He's covered in champagne or something. He smirked once in his career. 80 wins, 0 losses, 1 smirk. Cam Schlichtler. Liechtenstein. Schlichtlen Goblet. I love him. He's so weird.
Comfortable, so just making sure I'm getting ahead and being able to put guys away.
Ahead you did.
He's putting guys away.
12 strikeouts on the evening. Just talk about being able to get that many swings and misses. And what did it feel like when you were on the mound? Did you feel that locked in?
This is why, like, men put everything. It's like pitching, catching, you know, the fourth base, home run. They put all sex things in like sports terms. I want you to touch me down there. It's all baseball terms, but he never smiles. Very odd. Very odd indeed. This guy's weird.
Yeah, I mean, you feel dominant there, so obviously didn't really know.
Again, I have to say, he did not flinch whatsoever when they were pouring a bottle of Moet on him. What is this?
I don't even remember.
He has not even looked up at it. Who sent this to me? I mean, who sent me this man's name? Look at him. He's smiling there. I think there's a love connection.
I'm so blacked out right now, but I think you just asked me how I was doing. I was like, I feel good. I feel good. So
it's almost like urine. He doesn't even look up to see what it is. This Schlichtenstein guy is wild.
I don't remember the exact words, but I try to
in the strike zone early.
Falling behind some guy.
Fucking wet.
You feel like
you feel dominant. Got a good lineup, so Saturday.
How would you?
Anyway, that's quite interesting. Whoever said that, he needs to be studied. Very odd. Thank you. So thank you for that. Florida Dabbler. Metal Lives. Thank you for the $2. F. Mary K. KB. MKE. Clearwater Chad. Ooh. Oh, God. That's a terrible question. But you always have to answer. I guess you... I've known KB the longest. You got to marry KB. Guess you got to bone MKE. And I guess you got to... I don't know Clearwater Chad. So I guess that's the way. It's the only way. It's the only humane way. Metal Lives. Thank you for the $2. FMK Putin Pump Shmuel Buckman. Okay. You have to put the man that looks like... Do you understand what I mean when I say Shmuel Buckman, who I've never listened to? I don't think not even a minute of his program, but I only know him because Ashley would speak of this man. He looks like the man behind the Saw puppet. And if you don't know that reference, I will pull it up for you. So him. This is horrible. This is a terrible question. And I guess you gotta Putin. I guess you gotta bone Putin and then marry Trump. I really don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I've been meaning to say this anyway. Also, y'all are fun. Wait, let's look. This is what Shmuel looks like. How can I even find a photo of it? Okay, yeah, okay. It's not gonna come up. He looks like okay, he was just live. Microphone's in front of his face, but he has a cowboy hat on. Give us something where you don't look like that. This is what okay, there you go. Okay, I'm not gonna play this, but also, and then the man behind the man behind the saw puppet. I'm not talking about the saw puppet itself. The man behind the saw puppet. The old man. Ah. Okay. Jigsaw. Wait, which one's Jigsaw? Okay. Doesn't this like look a little, doesn't this man look at least a little bit like this is the man? And then this is the man behind the saw puppet. Jigsaw, who murdered so many in that series of horror films. This guy doesn't, they're one and the same. Oh no, go away. Get out. What is this? Okay, there we go. This man. Tell me that doesn't look like him. It does. It does look like him. Hang on. There you go. Hello. I don't know why. This man. That doesn't look at all like what we just looked at. That's Shmuel. That's all I can think of. It's frightening. He can't help how he looks, I suppose, but he looks sinister. He does. He does look like him. I don't know what he talks about on his program. I have no idea, but that man is this man. That's him. It's frightening. Come on. If people listen, all right. Come on. Everybody has a doppelganger. All right. That's funny. I keep saying it, and I guess I never told you guys exactly what I meant, but now I just did. Did you have a wonderful birthday, Araya? We hope you did. Sweet. Okay. Did you guys hear about everyone call him Jigsaw from now on? Honestly, that's what it's like. looks exactly fucking like him. And I think he's a douche anyway. Maybe not a murderous douche, but a douche nonetheless. Whee! I did my nails last night. Spooky colors for Halloween. It is October. It's October. My 1-year anniversary of my wedding to this man is this man. You know him. You love him. He's gay. There's so many wonderful things that are interesting about him. This man, Eugene, it's on Monday. Guess what he's doing? Golfing. I don't care. Later, we're going to look up. It's the paper anniversary. And I have an idea of what I will get him. 1 year. 1 year of marriage. Isn't that exciting? Also, he's like, all right, we're going to get to it later. First, we got to talk about this Theo Vaughn thing. And I'm a big fan of Theo. Okay. I'm a new fan of Theo. I like that he was on reality television, and I like his podcast. I've never watched not one bit of his stand-up whatsoever. And I don't, okay. And I like his podcast because he is so odd, but it's fun to listen to. He's so odd, and I like that about him. But everybody's been saying, thank you, Metal Lives. Can we do a GoFundMe to get you 38 double Ds? Would you want to see me with double Ds? God, can you imagine? Yes, start a GoFundMe here. I'll spend them on double Ds. I won't. I can't. I wouldn't. I'd look ridiculous. Zia pulls it off. I'm more of like a goofy. I get more by with my like sassiness, moxie, and flat chestedness. Can you imagine? Be ridiculous. It would alarm people. Michaeline has the got a boob job. They look great on her, but my God. Chillin', thank you for the super sticker. Oh, I forgot. I'll put in a call-in number if you want to call in. We're testing the call-in number. Let me make sure I have her pulled up. All right. Okay. If you want to call in, again, this is just a test. If you feel like calling in, if you have something interesting to say, or you just want to say hello to me, so we can test the call-in number without me holding the phone up to the microphone. It should work. So we're going to try it out. Banners. There it is. It better be good. But we don't even, it's just a test, just to make sure you can hear. And it will make Untoward Tuesday all the more better. You would never drown. Good point. The like flotation devices. Although Michaeline is not that great of a swimmer. I've saved her life many times as a volunteer lifeguard. So, I don't know, silicone, saline, silicone. You never know. Keanu is stunning the way she is. Thank you. I don't mind being flat-chested. Want to know why? You give and you take. This is why I'll tell you. Because, yes, of course, I'd love to have it'd be like, ooh, wow, like va-va-voom, right? But I can wear no bra all the time. I can wear the kinds of dresses that just have not too much there. And without people going, va-va-voom. It's sadder the more I say it. It's easier to dress with a flatter chest. But something you do go, I wouldn't, if I got a boob job, I would do like a tasteful, can I have just bing, like C's or something? But they have, that they have full, you sign a contract that says once we get in there, the artist, meaning your plastic surgeon, they can make them as big as they want. Michaeline wanted full B's, and she ended up with a pair of double D's. I'll never forget it. My dad and I walked in, and the surgeon went, "She's doing great." I have to tell you, though, we went a little bigger than she wanted. We're like, what? And now, but they suit her. That's because they were, but they look marvelous on her. They really do. She hates when I tell that story. You're not flat-chested. Thank you. Not double D. Thank you, Mom. She's just a D. I think they said, because they look at you as a whole, and she's got a booty, So I think that he went, this is how I want her to look. It's like the guy from the It's like I'm gonna get slapped at me now. It's like the man from he's the man behind the saw puppet. Like this guy. This is her plastic surgeon. Shut up. They did. They did. It was so strange. Oh, hi, mommy. Okay. Where was I? Okay. We're going to get back to the first wedding anniversary. Oh, we got to talk about the Theo Von thing. Okay. I like Theo Von because I don't know, something about his manner. There's compilations of him just being funny for like an hour and a half on his show. And he's very odd, which I like an odd kind of a person. I've never seen a lick of his stand-up, but he, I guess, filmed a Netflix special. And the people were tweeting, I guess, like, we're walking out. This is the worst thing we've ever seen. Blah, blah, blah. And then last night, because I was up, I saw at like 4 a.m. He did a response video to it. But let's try and see Theo Von Netflix special tweets or X comments. Well, this is what everybody was talking about. Images. I see one here. It says, we left probably 10 minutes before the show ended based on the crowd. These are all like on Reddit and shit. Based on the crowd started coming out. Other people left, but definitely not 1/3 of the crowd. The show was terrible. Hands down, the worst comedy show I've ever seen. I feel bad for him. Very interesting. True. I was at the show tonight and he had to pause the show to ask for the punchline several times. He's like, what do you do? That is sort of odd. We left probably 10 minutes before the show ended because the show ended based on when the crowd. Okay, we saw that one. Okay. Saw Theo at the Beacon Theater tonight for his Netflix taping. Double ouch. 1/3 of the crowd walked out, myself included, and they seem to keep coming. Worst set I've ever seen. Pandering to the dumbest 50 people in the room. Failure of epic proportions. So I saw tons of shit like this. And listen, I mean, people have bad nights, okay? But this seemed odd. So he responded to it. And I don't know. I'll let you just take a gander at it. You tell me what you think. You're a big pony girl, and it's at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun with my Theo Von. Theo Von. It's called New York Circus. So I started watching this at like, I don't know, it came out at like 4 a.m. I started watching it at like 5 a.m. because of course I was up. And it's called New York Circus. And then I'm like getting a little bit through it. I'm like, is he really gonna talk about like the flying Walendas? Because that seemed like a joke I might do. Like New York Circus. Like, yes, I bombed so much. Now I'm just actually literally going to talk about New York circuses and like elephants and peanuts. But once I gathered what was going on, this is what he had to say. Get out. So you tell me. New York Circus. And again, I like him. I think he's very funny and very odd, which is what I like about a person. But again, I've never seen his stand-up at all.
You know, and then, okay. Happy October. That's where we are today. Good to be here with you. Here in the fall, we are pretty much into the fall now. As the calendar, you start to fall off the end of the year. And then just bam, you just land right there in Santa's arms over there. Around December 25th, baby. That's where we at.
He's so sweet.
I got some new I did get some new glasses, I guess. They're new to me. I don't know. I'm sure they weren't used or whatever. They're B plus, I guess. My vision is B plus or some B12. What is it? I don't know. They're pretty good, I guess. It helps me read. I didn't know I needed glasses, and then
He does very well. Like I'm just, I'm a unassuming kind of guy. I'm unassuming, but I assume you. And I don't know, B plus, B12. That's a vitamin. There's just something relaxing about listening to him. And then all of a sudden he says something so ridiculously funny. So that's why I like him. But again, I have not seen his stand up, but everybody has a bad night. So he's just gonna, now he's, all right, here we go. That's why I put it on a few times speed, because obviously we're not going to listen to an hour of this, but.
they're B or B plus. I don't know. I gotta look at the package or whatever. I got these bitches online. They came to just wrote the size of them on the back or something. I think it was like 3842 or I don't know. I gotta look and see. I got a fucking kind of a big head. What else? Thank you guys for being here. The circus is coming to town. I just saw that. I don't know if there's any circus lovers, but the circus is back. And when I was a child, the circus was a big thing. You had a couple times throughout the year, you get this little ticket at school, and it'd say on it circus at the top.
Circus at the top.
And it'd say like Willie's Circus, or Risky Rick's Circus, and it would say like admit.
He talks like a preacher or something. It's, every time it's, you get a circus at the top. Praise Jesus. I don't know. There's something likable about it. So I don't know. But he's going to explain why all of these horrific Reddit comments and things were coming out. So
just on this ticket, you can get it anywhere. So we're just giving out free tickets, And it'd be like, this petting zoo fucking rocks. It would say, or something like that on the back. Or where petting zoos go to fuck. It would say shit like that's a lot.
New Orleans?
But it was a big deal back then when the circus came. Because you'd see them setting up in that big top, that tent. And they'd wheel all animals in there.
He does not. He does
some of the
not
animals,
have
they've been through a lot. They look like they maybe just got back from war or something, World War II or something.
Or a whippet
someone
voice.
missing an ear, have a fake ear. They'd have an elephant, but then one of his ears, they'd have just they put a damn potted plant in the hole over there, and you'd have a damn elephant ear plant run out of the side. And they paint that bitch gray over there. You'd see a guy on a ladder just painting that elephant, just painting a big plant ear gray, just trying to line it all up. And they put a big bow tie on him, call him Big Ginger or whatever.
Big Ginger or whatever. Call him Big Ginger or whatever. You would never drown. Oh, we saw that already. Sorry, I thought it was new.
Red hair on his back. It was just, you'd see a giraffe, but that bitch had a short neck on him. You're like, God. You'd see a damn giraffe, he was 4'4", and that bitch was just, pissed too.
So at
pissed.
this
Almost
point,
like you tickled him the right way.
At this point, I'm thinking, is he really going to? He's going to really talk about circuses? I didn't know, and then I'm like, okay, nah. And then I fast forwarded a little bit, and then it's like his artist's way of addressing the hate that he got. And I'm sure, listen, if anything, it's like the freaking Cracker Barrel thing. I can't prove it, but I feel like Cracker Barrel did that so that people would be talking about Cracker Barrel again, and then, not that people aren't talking about him, but just all of this stuff. Who isn't going to go and watch that Netflix special now? Who isn't going to go to the Cracker Barrel? We're going to go to the Cracker Barrel now. Now that they changed the logo back. They changed that logo back, That was my best Theo impression. Push-ups, thank you for the $5. He just should have told a joke about his dad mailing him his vibrator. Well, it kills every time, but it's true. Maybe he tells jokes about his own experiences. Push-ups. It's a great joke. You've seen me perform too many times, but keep on coming. If you'd like to see me perform, I'm at not this weekend, but the next. I can't remember where. Check Keanu Thompson on Instagram and/or X. Eugene and I are. Oh fuck, I can't quite remember. I want to say Pennsylvania, but I digress. Metal Lives, thank you for the $2. FMK, Moody, Adam Bush, The Great Kumia. Oh, God. Okay, no, without even thinking. Bye, Moody. Goodbye. Put him out of his misery, that weirdo. And you got to marry Kumia, even though because he would divorce you in a second. He doesn't want to be married, but I know him. The best man was at my wedding. And who doesn't love Anthony? Come on, lovely man. And then I guess you have to have sex with that. Ugh. Revolting, but I always answer the question. Got to do it. Yeah, that's you come up with the best of those because that's a toughie. That's a toughie.
His neck would just get to the right size. He just like that wide neck. Remember that fella wide neck that was running around? He was a kind of an African American like running back that only played drugs or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have a sport, and that was the circus, and it meant something. You were excited about it, and you talk about it at school, and you go over there. And I just saw the flyer. They had a new one. It's called the circus. It's like it kind of looked like a Cirque du Soleil circus kind of Cirque du
Soleil circus. Cirque du Soleil. Also, what did they bleep out? What was that? What did he say? I don't know. Huh. Wait, let's try and see.
Go over there. And I just saw the flyer. They had a new one. It's called the circus. It's like a...
What the fuck did he say? What was it? What? What? See, I mean, he's fascinating to watch. I don't even know what they bleeped out there. What kind of... I don't know.
It kind of looked like a Cirque du Soleil circus kind of it just looked like a rave for children kind of. They had a couple damn drones out there, Palantir just shooting popcorn in the kids' mouths and stuff. Just, it had a different sort of etiquette to it. And I don't even know if they had any animals. They had a couple of kind of gender neutral dudes just kind of whistling in each other's mouths type of deal. They had a blind fella just kind of just singing Fred Again lyrics and stuff. It's just gotten very progressive. It feels like the circus. They used to have real animals. You go out there, you see a couple monkeys out there.
Monkey.
Over there, and one of them be smoking for you. And if, you get you 50 cents over there.
This is why he's fun. You see a couple monkeys out there. One of them be smoking. It does. I don't know. This is why it relaxes me. It doesn't really matter what he says. You see a couple monkeys out there. One of them be smoking. Yeah. You walking up like, I don't. Is this a Southern accent? I mean, it sort of is. I hiccuped. It's Southern, but yes, I think it's Louisiana Southern, kind of like Creole or something. Monkeys out there, Cirque du circus. I don't know.
Go visit that smoking monkey. See if he'll ash on your mama's back, or something. And they had long arms. They'd ash in a baby carriage or something like that. It was, it was more involved. They let the animals live a little.
Louisiana, yeah.
And they used to have real lions too. They'd have, they had back then they had real lions. Now you got a couple of hardy women over there wearing Aiden Hutchinson jerseys, and just complaining that their breasts are too big. Now they got a gluten-free concession stand. Just
that's why it sounds
peanut
like
allergies. They got that. So it's back in the day they had a dude. You would find a dude at the circus with a peanut allergy. They would find that dude. They would give him a couple handfuls of peanuts and then send that bitch running through a ring of fire, baby. All people in the crowd sang, "For those about to rock." Now it's just they find a dude with a peanut allergy.
So
right?
by this point, I'm like, is he going to address it, or is he really going to talk about the circus? This is also why he sounds like a preacher. A peanut allergy. Find a couple of kids with a peanut allergy. Oh. In the circus. Cirque du Soleil. Nola. Soleil. The power of Christ compels you. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, maybe he's not going to address it, which I would find very funny. He calls it, after this like bomb of a Netflix special he tapes, He calls it in New York at the Beacon. He goes the New York Circus, and then he literally just talks about circuses the whole time. Now that would be some Keanu shit. Just don't even address it. Just talk about actual circuses the whole time. Pomp and circumstance.
Hazmat suit. They have him run and jump through a ring of peanuts into his two mothers' arms. So I'm just saying, yeah, it's just a different time, man. It's just a different time. And that's what time does. It keeps making things different, doesn't it? Man,
Sure
time does
does.
not like to wear the same outfit, baby. That's the truth. Time likes every minute just freshly
It
ironed
does.
right out the package.
Oh, Jackie. Where are you, Jackie? Where are you, Jackie? That's Metal Lives. Love Metal Lives. Thank you for the $2. FMK. Lesbian edition. Chrissy Mayer. Spelled her name wrong. Nancy Pelosi. Okay. This is very easy. Obviously. You marry Chrissy. Sometimes I feel like, we just have the best time together. And that is what makes a marriage good. Jesus. I hate Nancy Pelosi. But ghastly. Okay, I guess you have to answer, and I'm just being honest. I think you gotta. Ashley, she's miserable, so that would be. And then I guess you gotta have sex with Nancy Pelosi, and then you marry Chrissy. Obviously, that's a horrible question. Ugh. Nancy Pelosi, please.
Time is just, it's just, he likes to feel brand new, baby. But God, that circus was fun. You go over there.
Also,
And
who
sometimes some of
doesn't hate
the
Nancy
circus
Pelosi?
workers, they
That's
just
a
set themselves on fire
bipartisan
and collect
issue.
damn workman's comp right there, right in front of you. Fuck. People would cheer and just God and just pray. So yeah, it was just a different time, man. That's the circus. It's back. And we had a circus last week in New York, in New York City.
Now
I want to talk about that. I want to just go through it because there's like a lot of stuff out there, speculation and all of that, and I want to just get super clear on it, right? Because I think a lot of people don't know like what went on, and it wasn't that crazy what went on, and I wish it was going to be a more exciting story, but I just want to share with you kind of what
Before
happened,
this,
I guess.
dearest Aaron James sent us maybe something for some insight. This is Theo Vaughn talks about sobriety and addiction. Okay. Oh, wow. This is him with, I heard he interviewed Trumpy. Maybe this will give us some insight into him. I did not see this. I did see him with, fuck me. Oh, what in the hell is the president's, it's the VP's name? Fuck me. Oh my God. JD Vance, for Christ's sake. Okay, here we go. But this I have not seen. So, all right, let's watch a little.
You don't drink, and you don't drink or smoke, right?
I don't drink or smoke. No.
You never have.
No, I never have. I had a great brother who taught me a lesson. Don't drink. And he said, don't smoke. He smoked and he drank, and he was a great guy. He was a handsome, very handsome guy.
Is he older? He was older?
Quite a bit older, yeah. And he had a problem with alcohol and smoke a lot. But, I tell people, no drugs, no drinking, no cigarettes.
Yeah.
I tell that to my kids all the time. I'd say, no drugs, no drinking, no smoking.
Boring. But no, I mean, also, Trumpy's same kind of deal. He also has a very odd way of speaking that it entices people. Okay, we'll give him that. No drugs, no cigarettes, no smoking. Drugs, I can. That's down a bad road. But cigarettes and drinking. But I get that. You see your, brother have a major issue. That'll stop you from drinking. Sure.
And
it was tough.
He'd always tell me, he'd say never. So he was, really old enough that you would look up to somebody and I'd look up to him anyway.
Did you admire him?
Yeah, I admired a lot, so much about him. He had so much going. He had the look. He had
was his name?
unbelievable personality, like an incredible personality.
What was his name, Donald?
His name was Fred Trump.
Look at Fred.
And he had a problem with alcohol.
He looked
He
like
got
he liked to
addicted to
party.
it because it's, and they say alcohol is tougher than drugs to get off of. I don't know if you've ever heard that.
I'm in recovery, actually. I've been in recovery, so like most of the last 10 years.
From alcohol?
From drugs and alcohol.
Isn't it funny? Also, freaking Theo Von was. I used to watch Road Rules all the fucking time. He like got to start in reality television. I love reality television. It's just funny. He's in the White House now. And I like that. That's what I like about Don, too. He didn't go, fuck, why the fuck would I want to talk to this weirdo? He's like, I'll talk to him. If his people like me, then, we won't ban TikTok. Like, him and his mullet. That's so strange. But I like it. That's nice.
Drugs,
so which is worse?
For me, drugs is the problem. But if I have a drink, then it's tougher for me to prevent myself from getting it.
It sets off a chain.
Yeah.
But which is harder to quit? I've heard alcohol is harder to quit than drugs, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can only imagine because it's probably more readily available.
More readily, well, and it's social. And
Was this like the rectangle office? Where are they? What is happening?
you're sitting and everyone's drinking and all.
Yeah,
'Cause
rarely
nowadays
do you go to a
everyone's taking
dinner and
drugs.
everybody's eating like, Xanaxes or something, for appetizers. Usually people are having like a mint.
Trump went. What? Trump went. You go to a dinner, everybody's eating Xanaxes or something.
And everybody's eating like, Xanaxes or something, for appetizers.
What? Can I interview you, Don? That's what I like about Theo. He's like, yeah, I'm sitting here with the president. You go to a dinner, everybody's eating, Xanaxes or something. The president's like, what? I love that. I love it. Metal Lives, thank you for the $2. Have you ever tried not smoking? How long? You know what? I have a thing about this. I tried prom night junior year. My ex-boyfriend who gave me it was a Parliament, a P-Funk. He was a couple years older than me. And I don't think I've ever stopped or tried to stop smoking ever since. But I always say, I'm not going to try. I just know when I'm ready to quit, I'll quit. I mean, it's better than what? Drugs. Not that I ever had a problem with drugs. Too scary. I'll quit when I'm ready. But I'm not going to, be like, be disappointed in myself if I can't quit. It's a vice. Skittles, White Claw, cigarettes. They're not the worst vices to have.
Usually people are having like a mint julep or something a little fancier, Negroni I just learned about.
Right.
But yeah.
So you have a problem with that then?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's been in my family. My family, it's like, yeah.
Can you stay away from it?
Yeah, I've done a good job. I mean,
so how long have you been off?
I go to recovery meetings. I've been off most recently a little over 2 years.
Do you ever go back on?
Yeah, I've had stints where I go back on
and
what did he say his drug addiction was? I don't even know. But he doesn't drink anymore, or he does. I can't tell.
You don't control it?
It's tough. It goes downhill.
No
pretty
kidding.
Quick.
So
you think it's going to be easy?
You think you're controlling it?
And then you're damn. Yeah, you're doing go-kart and racing with hookers and stuff. It gets bad.
It's not to do it, right?
Go-kart and racing with hookers and stuff. What a thing to say to the president. But the president, this one, I mean, he says outlandish, crazy things as well. I like that. I like them together. They should start a podcast together. Yeah, DJT is known for saying like ridiculous things, and also like he like really is like interested in his life. This is nice. This is very nice. Good for you, DJT and Theo.
Right. So then in the end, you're like, I have to not do it. Did you see, like, with your brother, could you see it or anything? Like,
yeah.
Man.
I was amazed because
Right.
he had so much going and everything going. I think it happened in college at a fraternity maybe, or I don't know, somewhere along the line it happened. And all of a sudden, this is not unique. This is a very common story, unfortunately. But, and then the family would see it and start to notice it. And it didn't get better. It didn't get better. I was amazed, he lived for so long in bad conditions, in terms of, I was amazed that his body could hold out. It held out and it had bad moments. But his body was unbelievably strong that it could withstand this.
Yeah, it's a body. Why is it so resilient?
Yeah.
Do you remember the last time that you saw him or spent with him?
I do. And
I'm sorry to ask you about it.
Yeah, no, it's, well, the reason it's good talking about it is it might help other people. If it helps one other person, it's worth
You know what else is
for
good about Theo? Nobody would ever think to ask him about this ever. Like it's some kind of like, it's so nice. It's like, maybe it's the story that we don't get to hear from Trumpy. No, it's not, it's just, it gives you a little bit of an insight into his world. So see, I like Theo. I do. Maybe he's not I don't know. I haven't seen his stand-up. Maybe he's not the best stand-up in the world, but there's something extremely endearing and entertaining about him. So good on you. I'll watch the other one that you sent me in a moment. Aaron, and thank you for that. Tommy Jordan, thank you for the $2. I made a video about you and Carl on my channel. Okay. Carl. That club-footed fuck. Are you telling me to go watch it? Maybe later. All right. Did you watch the video I made about Carl on my channel? But on to this. What is it? The Tommy Jordan channel? We'll check it out later. All right? Because you need so much attention. Can't imagine what that means or what that's about. Okay. Back to this. So, again, the New York Circus. All right. So that gave us a little insight into him in case you didn't know.
I don't want to make it a big deal, but I think, but I do want to like just kind of go into it, right? So mental health is important to me, right? It's important to me. We talk about that kind of stuff on here a lot. And hold on. And yeah, I think it's been something that we talk about a great deal and just think about and kind of explore, right? So I had a comedy special that we were taping. We were taping it last week, and about a month before I quit taking some antidepressants I was taking. I just kind of self-weaned myself off. And the reason why was because I wanted, like during the comedy show, I wanted to have a little bit more emotion during it. I wanted to have this kind
this is when I heard this and I went, okay, that is a horrible idea. Just a horrible idea. I am not one for antidepressants myself, but I mean, back in eating disorder daycare, they tried to put me on antidepressants and I went, no, thank you. No, I mean, I took them and then I went, I have never had a thought ever in my life until I was taking them. And I went, I am not taking these anymore, ever again, because I'm not depressed. But they work for people. It takes a long time to figure out the dose that you need and which ones to take. It's a lot of trial and error, but I know firsthand, I've had a couple experiences in my life. My best friend, Amy, my mom, funny story. It's funny now. She came to visit me in college on my 19th birthday. And she said to me when she pulled up, she goes, I just decided to stop taking my antidepressants. I was like, how many days ago? She's like, just a couple of days ago. fighting, not like fist fighting, screaming at each other in the parking lot, parking deck by the end of the trip. It was not good, no bueno. But it's always me. Somebody decides to stop taking their meds when they fucking come around me. Why? I don't know. Same thing happened with my friend Amy. She's bipolar as hell. She would not mind me saying it. She's my best friend since fucking literally kindergarten, Amy. She came to visit me in New York. I'm not taking my meds anymore. Why, Amy? Why? Why, Amy? Why? Not that she's a nightmare, but this would be this is the worst time. You know what? I wanted to feel more on stage. You do so well with your show. That's the worst thing you could do. It's no harm or shade or shame in taking, meds that you need to get your mind right. And your mind is right when you're doing your podcast and you're with Donald Trump and being your funny self. So that is not a good thing to do. There was a clip that somebody posted where he was he's going to talk about it in a little bit, I guess, where he was talking to a bit of the crowd. He's like, I'm just trying not to take my own life or whatever, which he was trying to make a joke, but maybe he's a bit manic. So I like this about him. We could shit on him all we want, but we're not going to. What we're going to do is say that was a bad move. Don't not take your antidepressants so you can feel more on stage. He is from Covington, Louisiana. Thank you, Michaeline. Remember when you stopped taking your antidepressants before you came and visited me for my birthday? Louisiana. It's a fun story now. It was just adorable. What does Michaeline do that's not adorable? Okay, it was adorable. It wasn't a big deal, but look at her.
He's young, he's fun, he's fabulous.
I'm in love with Keanu's mom because Mickey, she don't give a fuck. That's what she said. She said, I don't give a fuck. I stopped taking my meds. Came down to visit you. And I went, oh boy. I like how he speaks also. Is she ignoring me? Mom, try the call-in number. Would you? Mom. Is she behind? Is she ignoring me? I'll call you. Watch this.
Hi, Keanu.
Hi. Are you ignoring me about your bout of not taking your antidepressants or?
No. I wasn't watching. I shut the show off and left. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wanted you to call in the call-in number so that we could test it.
Good. Oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't see any of that. I'm so sorry. I should have said I'm going to bed, but.
Oh, okay. You don't have to.
No, I'm fine. I'm watching now again. So
it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Call in Mama T. Oh, okay. I'll call you.
All right, love you. Bye.
I wasn't ignoring you. I didn't see anything. Did you say something about my antidepressants?
I was just talking about how the time that will call in and I'll tell you.
Okay, all right. I'll call you.
Bye.
Right, bye.
Perfect. She's gonna call in. And this is gonna change everything. We're gonna have the best call-in system. I think it's gonna work. It's gonna be great. Okay, so she just didn't see it. She's behind also. No fucks within 2-week windows. Mickey fucks. Now let's see if she calls in. Let's see if it works. I'm in love with Keanu's mom. Until she does, though. Let's see.
Kind of like, I just wanted to have some more feelings.
See?
You know, if you ever taken antidepressants or if you haven't, it kind of takes away your feelings, kind of.
Uh-huh.
You know, So you just kind of stay in this space where you're okay. And it's nice. It's a safe space, but you don't.
It's true. It's like, I hated it. I'm like, ugh. I'd rather just feel than not feel. That sounded odd. Yeah, it was not for me. It made me feel like, you know what? You know what it made me feel like? Like, yeah, maybe I am having less eating disorder, tendencies, but that's because I just don't feel anything at all. I'm just staring at the wall. And then when I stopped taking them, I was like, I just went, because my brain went, I really don't even care if I am alive anymore at all. And I went, Kiki, pour them in the toilet. This is ridiculous. So I get that, but they work wonders for people. So I understand where he's coming from. Look at this.
Call from Michaeline Thompson.
Hello, Michaeline. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. What are you doing?
Oh, I was just telling the story. Now you guys tell me in the chat. Can you hear her? Meh. Meh.
Hello.
Hello. I think they can hear you. It sounds pretty good to me.
Her sound is low.
Her sound is low.
Hi, hello.
So, okay.
Hello. How are you? Is that better?
It's low. So start screaming. Yell as loud as you possibly can.
Hi, you guys. What's that?
Okay, not so bad.
Okay.
All right, a little bit better. A little bit better. She sounds okay. Well, I was. Yeah. Okay. Well, perk up. You're on Keanu Live.
Yay.
I was just telling them
because you're there and it's so confusing.
it is confusing. I was telling them how you came for my 19th birthday to Charleston to visit me, and you said, I decided a couple days ago to stop taking my antidepressants.
Oh my God, that's insane.
You were insane.
I forgot a couple of days in a row, and I figured, well, I've already forgotten those, so let me just. So on the third day, I rose from the dead. On the third day, I drove to Charleston, and I was having when I would switch lanes, I was having like head rushes on my side of my head.
You got out of the car and you said, I decided to stop taking my antidepressants. Happy birthday, Kiki. I went,
Man, I don't remember the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, I remember it culminating in you and I in a screaming match in the parking garage. And then,
That's usually what we do.
well, this was a little bit different. And then it gave and then you're like, so do you want to meet me for lunch somewhere?
After we fight, then we decide to go eat something.
It's true. We have to fight and then we feed. We fight, feed, fight.
That's hilarious.
Anyway,
oh my God.
So they're saying, okay, quality is fine, volume needs a little boosting. It's nothing on your end, but at least we're here. At least I can hear you and they can. So the call-in number is pretty good. Okay, so.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
All right. Thank you for.
I'm talking at a relatively loud voice right now.
Okay. Can you start screaming so that we can tell?
I could talk like this.
That was great. Yes. Well, I'm glad. I love that memory.
Ignoring you.
Okay.
I was ignoring you. I had closed down. I stopped watching and I came up to bed and now I just had my computer on again. So.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in to test the phone line. I guess needs a little bit of work, but we're going to work on it. And I love you.
Okay, perfect. You have a lot of people talking and that's fun. And I'm glad to see them all there. And I like this comedian. He's funny.
He is funny. Don't stop taking your antidepressants. I love you.
I never will again.
Love you. Bye-bye,
I love you
Mumsy.
too. Okay, bye now.
Aw.
Night, y'all.
And watch this. Oh, she hung up. You know what she does to me all the time?
He's young, he's fun, he's fabulous.
It's a pet peeve of mine. We talked about this last week. My husband does it too. Eugene. I always have to hang up the phone. It annoys the piss out of me. Why do I always have to be the one to hang up? But she did it just now. So if anybody else wants to call in, seems like it's working all right. I guess it's a little low for you guys. Why would that be? I probably won't fuck with it now. Oh, I hear a baby outside. Anyway. All right. So it's better than it was. Better than this. Last word. No. It's like you go, bye. All right. I'll talk to you later. And then everybody else always assumes that I'm going to hang up. Why do I have to be the one that hangs up? And if I don't, then I hear everyone milling around. It's very annoying to me. Volume came up for a sec. What did mommy do? Okay, maybe you have to have your volume up on your phone. We'll figure it out though. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, laundry room, you hang up. Oh, Puggy. I see you, laundry room. I saw you and Kevin Brenny's chat today. I don't remember what you said, but it wasn't very kind, laundry room.
Anyone have Keanu's mom's number?
I honestly don't remember, but we love the laundry room. All right, here, let's watch more of him. Also, I saw Eugene in here. Hi, Eugene. He just said yes. Eugene, do you want to call in and test the call-in number? It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Oh, God. Who knows what'll go on with that then? He's driving home. Okay. So, if you're going to just as a point of contention with me at least. If you want to be a nice person and a good person, don't always make the person on the other side of the phone be the one to hang up. I don't ever go like, all right, talk to you later. And then mill around and whisper to myself. My husband does it. My mother does it. My dad does it. My brother does it. I am always the one that's expected to hang up. My best friend does it. And I go, are you going to hang up? And then I'm the rude one because I'm listening to them mill around. Why am I always the one to hang up? That's thing number one. Number two is if you're on an antidepressant or any sort of bipolar medication or anything, good for you. We're glad that you got on them because they do wonders for people. Just when you come to visit me, don't decide to stop taking them. It's happened too many times in my life, and there's only so much I can take. Okay? So whether you're on one, whether you're not, but if you are, we're glad that it works for you. If you want to, dabble in not taking them anymore, don't visit me. Okay? And maybe Theo for your next special, because you're funny enough. You're funny enough with your antidepressants. You don't need to feel anymore. Maybe that's why you were in your feelings so much that you couldn't get through your special that well. But please, I'm so excited to see this special. So maybe it works. It's like Cracker Barrel all over again. Metal Lives, thank you for the $2. Length or girth? I think every woman would say unless It's a tricky question. I mean, if it's like nobody cares about like that much length. You need the girthiness of it. But also if it's like 0 length and all just, you know, if it's like a YouTube thumbnail as opposed to like a reel. Did that make sense? Nobody wants a pencil dick just fucking jabbing at their cervix, okay? A call. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's take a look.
Call from
Eugene.
to accept, press 1.
Hello, Eugene. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you feel us? How's your drive home?
It's fine. I'm so cold.
I know I gave you a cold. How does it feel?
Oh, so exhausted. You know, my voice is shot, head cold, just need to sleep.
Now you guys tell me, can you hear him okay? Real low. Yeah, see, I don't know why that is, but I will fix it. Eugene, what are you doing on October 13th?
Stay home, we'll do an anniversary show, and then we'll do dinner. It'll be nice. I'm gonna sneeze.
You're golfing. I know. Okay, well, bless you. You did? You didn't have to.
I think it'll be more fun to do an anniversary stream.
Aww.
Don't you?
Yes. Okay, good. I was going to pick the most expensive restaurant in New York, but now that you've canceled, golfing. Second most. All right, I love you. I'll see you soon. All right, I love you. Bye-bye. Is he going to hang up? He did. He hung up. I'm sorry the volume is low. I'm going to have to figure that out. Also, hello, sire. Is that Aaron? Is it a picture of Aaron? The call-in number's at the bottom. I didn't miss a call. I didn't answer your call, although that's odd. Is that Aaron walking? Call again, weirdo. Length or girth. This is fun. Okay, let's see. Antidepressants make you feel, like from Michael Lee, make you feel dead inside, except Wellbutrin. Kind of a different thing. True, right? Remember when I was at eating disorder day camp, they're like, well, I said, well, my mom's on antidepressants. They said, well, what does mom take? I said, Wellbutrin. They went, oh, no. Because they said what works for mom normally works for Spawn. That's me. They didn't say it like that. But there's something about it that they won't allow the eating disorder patients to take. So I was fucked from the beginning. And also, I'm not depressed. I'm very happy-go-lucky. Am I right? Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. How do I make the goddamn call-in number more volume? Well, at least we're here. At least we're where they can hear me through the microphone and I can hear them. I'm not going to fuck with it now. God forbid the whole place goes up in flames. But there's the call-in number if you want to call in and shout. Call on in, ladies and gents. Let's see what else he has to say, dearest Theo.
You're like the astronaut that kind of stays on the ship sometimes. You're okay.
Go
What are your feelings? You know, if it's kind of one present I was taking, you know, I just kind of self-weaned myself off. And the reason why was because I was kind of explore, right? So So I had a comedy special that we were taping. We were taping it last week, and about a month before I quit taking some antidepressants I was taking. I just kind of self-weaned myself off. And the reason why was because I wanted, like during the comedy show, I wanted to have a little bit more emotion during it. I wanted to have this kind of like, I just wanted to have some more feelings. If you ever taken antidepressants or if you haven't, it kind of takes away your feelings, kind of. So you just kind of stay in this space where you're okay. And it's nice. It's a safe space, but you don't, you're like the astronaut that kind of stays on the ship sometimes. And you get to do the thumbs up and shit, but other dudes are like, other people are out there. Anyway, so I quit taking my medication because I wanted to have a little bit more feelings during the show. I wanted to be able to talk about stuff a little bit more that meant something to me and put it into the comedy show. So that was all going fine, right? I was doing fine with that. We're headed.
This is repulsive. What's the first one? Halitosis or vaginosis? And also, honestly, what's the second one? like a bacterial infection, or what is halitosis? Like hallucinating? It's like hallucinating in vaginating. I don't know. I can't decide if I don't know what they are. Bad breath? Oh God. They're that's a horrible question. They're both horrible and both curable. So oh my God. That's terrible. You can't choose that. You have to take care of it either way. My God. What a horrible question.
Into the comedy show. And then the Charlie Kirk thing happened, right? The Charlie Kirk murder happened, which is really crazy. It's just a crazy thing. I've talked about it before. I'm not going to talk about it anymore right now. But a few days after that, or maybe a week after that, the Department of Homeland Security put a video up online talking about they started making like trap beat edits and like banger edits to evicting people from the country, right? Or eliminating illegals, maybe some criminals, some people just undocumented.
This is where he kind of loses me, but we don't know what's going on in his head. So, and his brain gave us the fun, kind of interesting person that he is. So we're here for it. Bob Nana Patrice, thank you for the $4.99. I like Theo, but is it just me, or does he always sound kind of stupid? Maybe it's a Southern thing. Yeah. like something about that just didn't sit right with me. Yeah. Like that kind of, I think it's almost like right. He says, but there's something endearing about it. Is it put on? He can't be stupid if he's this funny, or is he stupid to stop taking his antidepressants, a week before his Netflix special? These the burning questions. I don't know. It's endearing when he is stupid. It's endearing, the trope of the dumb blonde, isn't it? He's just interesting. Huh.
Across the spectrum, right? So,
and we love
they
you,
put
Bob.
a video of mine that I made for somebody in a parking lot, probably like maybe a year and a half ago, just jokingly. I think it was a year and a half ago. They put it in at the front of this Department of Homeland Security, like trap beat. I think they had I'm not sure if they had like young boilers or whatever they had, but it was ridiculous. And the video was a girl who walked up to me in a parking lot, and she had said, "Hey, my friend just got deported. What do you have to say? Or do you have a message?" I can't remember what it was. And I was just like, bye. And I didn't know if it was real, and I had no idea. I was just joking around. So a stranger came up to me in a parking lot. I think it was after a show, and there were some people gathered around, and we were just kind of like BSing and taking pictures and just kind of associating, right?
Pictures.
So anyway.
I'll never forget. That's such a Southern thing. My BFF, she was a bridesmaid in my wedding. So was Amy. My BFF, Wesley, from Amy is kindergarten. Wesley is preschool. She has this charming Southern accent. And she said one time she went, Keanu, I all the I opened up this website one time and all it was pictures, not pictures, pictures of dicks. Like pictures. Like pictures of dicks. I love her so much. Oh God, Wesley, I love you. Pictures of dicks. Yeah, you know, that I saw all these pictures of dicks. Pictures, not pictures. But I like it. It's charming. See? Wesley's an intelligent woman and blonde. A Southern accent will get you far. In the charm, now I can't think of the word. In the charm wise, a Southern accent.
Long story short, that happens. So this video goes mega viral, 25 million, 30 million views. It's everywhere. And the front of that Homeland Security video, it's on the White House thing. It's on everything. It's everywhere. And the first 10 seconds of it are me, right? Like, I don't have anything to do with this shit. Nobody asked me about it. You know, like, but nobody said, hey, this is going to happen. Like, and I have a lot of different thoughts about immigration, right? They're like showing people getting arrested. Like, it's just an intense thing. Like, and why is the government even making these? I don't know. But that's where we're at in the world. And I have a lot of thoughts about immigration, right? I have a ton of them. And we don't need to go into them all right now. I've talked about them on other episodes. I feel like they're doing a lot of bookkeeping in the country right now because we're going to get into a surveillance state and everyone is going to have to be on the books, right? So that's where I believe that we're headed. But this was just wild, you know, and people are like sending messages and like hateful stuff. And, you know, you think all these illegals should and all this type of shit. And like, I could talk to you ad nauseum about that, but this wasn't the time for it. It just was something they used and put out there and everybody saw, right? So I'm getting a ton of hateful stuff and I'm trying to remember everything. I'm trying to kind of remember everything right now. And
Yeah, so I don't know what that was about. I listen, but I'm not. I messaged a call. Let's try it.
Call from
Me again.
Oh.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Well, hello? Eugene, is it you?
I just there's all these cops outside our house. I can't find parking at the streets are cut off, and then a cop pulls me over. Not pulls me over. They're doing random inspections. I mean, I pass, no problem. But I'm literally just talking to cops. Like, they need your registration, check your brake lights. I was really nice. They were really nice guys. I just want to be like, anything to fucking take money from us.
What kind of random inspection?
You know, they want to drive valid license, valid registration, you know?
I saw some cops earlier pulling over a couple or something, and there was a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind. Just tired. But they were really nice. He's like, don't beat yourself up driving. I see you got a stick. I'm like, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Huh.
All right. So that's all. So I can't find parking. Everything shut down. I was just bugging you again.
I'm glad you bugged me. We're testing the phone lines anyway.
Are they any better?
I don't know. I think I just gotta figure out how to turn up your volume a little bit, but seems like I mean I can hear it very well. So I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Bye, darling. Okay, find parking. Bye. All right, bye. Huh, is he gonna hang up? Ah, he did it. He heard me. Yay, Eugene. 1 million Kiki coins for you.
Wow.
Let's see here. What have I missed? Aw, Regard. Thank you for the $2. Kiki, you are a beautiful young lady. Oh my God, with an exclamation point. Why, thank you. Why, thank you kindly, sire. How about this? I'm going to do something radical. 86. Kiki bonds for you, Regod. I don't give those out lightly because everyone hates the drop for it. But you know, they're very rare. They're very rare. Metal lives. Thank you for the $5. Is it just me? I don't think the long-haired redhead with a Texas draw is bad looking. Jackie's nemesis. She's definitely not bad looking. She's just she's just so it's very serious as a heart attack. Also, anybody that sells Keanu merch that doesn't like me, or anybody that sells Keanu Bing 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 merch, fuck Keanu Thompson merch, anybody that's so obsessed with me, their, you know, beauty goes down, you know?
I worked on it with my hands.
She's not bad looking. Absolutely not. We call her Big Red because she's big, annoying, and just so overly serious, just serious as a fucking heart attack. And we like to poke fun. We like to poke fun at her because she gets mad, and it's funny. It's funny.
I'm not pissed, Keanu. I've been having a great day. This has been very interesting.
Oh, and she's kind of big. She's not fat. She's just like, obviously, if she, you know, just a bigger gal. But no, not unattractive. Not at all. Justice for Jackie. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. What else? Theo Vaughn. Diddy.
But this video goes everywhere, and I'm getting like a lot of like, dude, what the fuck? Just all kind of shit, right? Like my phone just blowing. I'm like, what the hell? It's just like the last thing I needed, right? There's a week left of this special, and this happens. You know, this thing comes out. And my father immigrated here from Nicaragua, right? Like one of my prized possessions is I have his immigration papers when he came here. And I have them in a frame, and him and his siblings when they came here. And so I have tons of thoughts about it. But this was just fucked up, right? It was fucked up, and it was everywhere. It was like on all platforms and stuff. So that had me really kind of paranoid. You know, Dad had me start to get kind of paranoid, and you know, like closing, like, you know, I had the curtains in my house kind of closed. I was just like, you know, you're paranoid. I woke up the next morning.
Oh, yes.
Sorry,
I will play this for a little palette. Thank you, Aaron.
I woke up the next morning to a text.
Before we get to this, I think I've seen this, and it is it's pertinent to what another question was. Let's see here. Thank you, Aaron James. I love this. So let's you know, splice a few fun times with Theo Vaughn, and God, do I love Nikki Glazer. Jesus Christ. Who doesn't though? I mean, so this is on Nikki Glazer and Theo on First Beach. This is not the first time I knew of Nikki, but I just remember the roast of Ronnie the limo driver on the Stern show. She just, and not that, I mean, and that's just on the Stern show, not that she doesn't roast everyone. She roasts them for filth. Like, she is a very fucking, and she's just now, I feel like, getting the credit she deserves, but this is like so many years ago. Just roasting Ronnie the limo driver. She's just fucking incredible. I love her. Good at telling a story. And I don't yeah. I mean, he does kind of sound like Joe Dirt, but that's I think this is actually him. Joe Dirt, great film. Screaming memes. Whisker who's, whisker don'ts. What is it? With or without the swivel stick. I think it's just him though. And there's something interesting to hear him talk and tell a story. My older cousin saying like, never let them put it near your mouth. And I was like, what? I don't remember. I don't mind a blowjob. I don't mind giving a blow. It's a fun thing to do for me. Some women not, but I don't mind it. Not that I don't mind it. I enjoy it, but I can't even remember. I must have been older because I don't remember the first time I did that. Huh. But it's a fun thing to do. But if you don't want to do it, obviously, it could be bad. I just remember my cousin always saying that. Never let them. She was quite a bit older than me. Never let them put it in your mouth, Kiki. What? Obviously, I didn't take that advice. No, it's fun. Only if you're dating. That's a funny fucking thing. Janet's gone. That's a funny fucking thing to say. It is. He is funny inherently, obviously. So I don't know what happened here, but let's get back to the circus thing. Don't stop taking
Text from a high government official saying, hey,
they work.
If you need some extra security in your neighborhood or some extra police cars on patrol, let me know. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Extra security? I don't have any, I don't even know the code of my Ring camera. I don't even know how to log in. So it's like, and what you're going to put police cars in my neighborhood? What are my neighbors going to think? Now they're fearful. It just I don't know, man. That really kind of shook me. It really kind of shook me.
Oh wait, this is important. Okay.
But you keep marching on.
All right. Sorry. I'll go back to it.
So that had me really kind of paranoid. That had me start to get kind of paranoid and
I forgot. Okay, so we talked about all this stuff that he had said, and maybe I should just go back. If I can't remember, then y'all need to remember because
you're from Nicaragua, right? Like one of my prized possessions is I have his immigration papers when he came here, and I have them in a frame, and him and his siblings when they came here, and so I have tons of thoughts about it. But this was just fucked up, right? It was fucked up. And it was everywhere. It was on all platforms and stuff. So that had me really kind of paranoid. That had me start to get kind of paranoid and, closing, I had the curtains in my house kind of closed. I was just you're paranoid. I woke up the next morning. Sorry, I need some water.
Okay. So I think we missed it because obviously I was just, falling in love with his strange voice and whatever. But I think he has already said, or he's going to say, something about the Charlie Kirk thing. And then, he interviewed the president. He did all of this or whatever, but I don't know if he's quite said it yet, but he all of a sudden got the Secret Service people saying that, if you need any extra, security around your house, and that's why he's saying this. Okay.
I woke up the next morning to a text from a high government official saying, hey, if you need some extra security in your neighborhood or some extra police cars on patrol, let me know. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Extra security? I don't have any, I don't even know the code to my Ring camera. I don't even know how to log in. So it's what you're just going to put police cars in my neighborhood? What are my neighbors going to think? Now
I know. Look at him worrying about everybody else. Meadow lives thank you for the $2. At what age did your mom give you the birds and the bees talk? She was giggling about, I remember we were at a restaurant, me, my brother, and her, and she was like, do you guys want to know how it happens? We were like, no. Well, I think we knew. We were like, no, Mom, stop. I mean, I was very young, but she was just laughing and laughing. I do remember this will be TMI. I remember hers. I was pretty young. She's like, "Do you want to know?" My dad was in the kitchen, and my mom and I were like at the kitchen table. And my mom and dad, they always laughed at me like this. They thought it was funny to put me in like, this is what I won't have a kid, but I would have a kid to just like be like this towards them because they gave me a sense of humor. They were laughing. She's like, "Do you want to know what happens when you become a woman?" And I was like, "No, mom, no." And then my dad went, she's like talking about, it's like the period talk, right? And I'm like, at that age, you're like, "Oh, fuck, oh no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what this is. I've seen these things weird, like candy wrapper looking tampon things around all the time. I don't want to know. I just want to preserve my youth." And my mom said, she went, "Do you want to know what happens when you become a woman?" And my dad, without a beat, goes, "Oh, I'll tell you. You grow wings." And they're in hysterics. They're laughing and laughing and laughing. And I'm like, "What? What do you mean you grow wings?" And then my mom took me out on like, we had a wrap around front porch and we went out there. She's like, "I just don't want you to be scared because like I don't want you to think, something's wrong, but you'll bleed from there. And then we'll, we'll figure out how to, it happens every month. It's like a whole deal." I'm like, that sounds horrible. You grow wings. And then they laughed hysterically and cackled. I loved them. I loved how they laughed at our expense. The birds and the bees' knees. I thought that was cute. We came in, my dad was still laughing. Like, he's so strange, which is why I'm strange. Now that you're saying it, I think that's probably what he was trying to say. But I'm like, wings, like black swan, like out of my back? What do you mean? What could you possibly mean by this? You grow wings. And then they're laughing. They're like, I'm like, what do you mean? What? I think it happened. Maybe just a couple years later, but I was prepared to grow the wings.
Fearful, like it just like, I don't know, man. That like really kind of shook me. It really kind of shook me. But you keep marching on, and you start getting security, and then now you have security, right? And the thing is, you just don't know. You just don't know, right? There was a moment on it was White House, because the White House also put this out. Thank you, White House. And look, I'm all for like the board. I'm all for tighter boards. I'm all for like accurate knowing who's on. I'm all for knowing who is in a country. I'm all for knowing what's in the cupboard of a society. I think you should know every item on the log. I think it should be known, right? I do. Now, how do you get there? That's the bigger question. And we don't have to discuss that today, right? It's not about that. And sorry, I'm going slow here. I'm trying to piece this together.
You're fine, Theo.
So now I have this thing with security, but then you get a security person and if you're walking on a security guy, then that's kind of uncomfortable. Because now you're like, it kind of makes you spooked. You're like, well, what's going on? So there's just like all of that's happening. And then we get to just the job, right? Like, which is performing, speaking in front of strangers. Like you had just seen this thing with Charlie Kirk, right? We all watch somebody get lit up. We all watch somebody get murdered casually on our phones, right? Like, and I don't mean to say it like that, but that's how it came across to us. There's no warning on a lot of video you see and like, so just a lot of, I think unnecessary pressure, a lot of stress going on that I did. Some of it I was aware of, and some of it you just don't know you're aware of it, I think. Because I think like
I handed him for that. Like, right. He's okay. So he's probably thinking, this is what I thought about the Emmys too. It was very odd. That was like maybe less than a week later. It was just an odd, not that anybody felt there like they were gonna get hurt, but it was like, is anybody gonna say something, or is this should we be, I don't know, doing this like weird thing right now. So maybe that's where he's coming from with that. I get that. And also he seemingly is sort of a I mean, I don't know. I mean, he interviewed Donald and one of his most famous episodes. Hi, Petunia. I gotta bring her here. Oh, hi, Eugene. How are you feeling?
Oh, glad to be home with my two best girls.
Oh, yeah, I give you a cold, all right.
Yeah,
You poor thing. I know, that's how I felt. Like you. Aww. Wait, bring Petunia over. Will you?
Want to say hi, Petunia?
Yeah. I watched this AI video of a podcast with cats, and it was very, hi, Petunia. Oh, she's like, no, I don't want to see her. Hi, Petunia. Hi. I love you. Say hello to me. Aw, hello, pretty. Hello, pretty girl. See, it's not so bad. She's fine. She loves that. She's gonna come attack me. Oh, look, Metal Liv says for $2, Gino rules. Metal Liv.
Oh, I love that guy.
Oh, by the way, cooking with Kiki tomorrow.
What are we having?
I think we're gonna do manicotti. I've never made it before, but I can do it. I can do a pasta moment. We're gonna have fun. Okay. Anyway, that's what I think he's thinking. I think he's like, so it was just an odd time for. There was obviously a lot going on in his brain.
Are you talking about Nikki Glazer?
Well, I was. I love her. We're trying to get through this, at least a little bit more of this Theo Von reaction to people reacting to his Netflix special, which I'm excited to watch. Who wouldn't be now? That cat hates your guts. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. But
She does not.
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
She said that to me. She said it. She says it all the time.
Like sometimes you don't know what stress you're holding. You know, one day I got a call from a friend of mine. They said they were going into rehab, and I just started bawling, right? And I didn't realize that there was a part of me that was waiting to hear that from them, and that it really.
Bob, if you cook it, wouldn't be. If you cook it, wouldn't it be womanicati? Kiki, you make it the best pizza pie. If you cook it, wouldn't it be a womanicati? It's not manicotti, it's womanicati. Okay, now I'm definitely making it. I'm just such a feminist. Look, we're gonna make womanicati tomorrow. Right, Eugene? It's a womanicati. I've never made it, but I'm going to do it. I'm very good with pasta. Cooking with Kiki tomorrow, 9 p.m. Big CD, please. That I make really well. There might be an older Cooking with Kiki with that, but I'm going to look it up to see how to make the stuffed womanicati. And maybe I'll put, Big ZD, manicotti, it's all sort of the same thing. So, but we're going to do it.
It made me feel some type of way, you know? So sometimes it's like you just don't know what stresses you're holding. Anyway, so we get to the shows, right? We're there, and it's a lot, you know? It's a lot. There's a lot of like last minute choices to be made. It seemed to go messier than the past specials that I'd taped. Right. It seemed to be a lot more confusion, and it all could have been just kind of my perception. Right. Because what started to happen was on this day, I was starting to feel a little bit like, I don't know if manic is the word. I don't know what manic means. I've said manic, but I don't manic.
Manic.
Let me see. What does it mean when someone is manic?
Baking with
Oh, it says
Carrie.
trying to meet
When?
mans. That's the first one. Like, this is fucking, see,
Carrie.
this is how bad.
Okay. Would you want to? Okay, I won't do it to you tomorrow. Okay, so not this week, but the next week. Can we do on the weekend maybe the same, maybe a separate stream after Cooking with Kiki? No, can't be next week either. Okay, so you have 2 weeks to decide. So not this week, the next week. Even if it's in the week, I'll pick a day. I will message you, and it will be after a Cooking with Kiki or the tag on to a Cooking with Kiki, and we'll do a Baking with Kiki. What do you say? Yay! I am a terrible baker. Too mathy for me, but Carrie is going to teach me. So you tell me what to get, and I will do it.
Bad shit's gotten. You're trying to figure out if you have some sort of an anxiety disorder, and next thing you know, you're getting damn emails from a local men's bar or whatever. It is defined as an extremely unstable euphoric or irritable mood along with an excessive activity or energy level. Okay. Excessively rapid thought and speech. I probably could have used a little more of that. So I think I started to feel kind of mildly manic. I think it was just being off the medication. I think, and it wasn't insane. It was just little things. Like the second I got on stage the first show, I couldn't feel any moisture in my mouth. And I started to feel like, you ever remember that feeling if you were in high school when you got high and then you were standing there talking to your friends and you were just too high and you were just literally standing there just trying to pretending to be yourself a little bit? So I had a little bit of that going on.
Okay.
And it started off choppy. The first show, it started off kind of choppy. We were doing like a new intro with Joey Diaz at the last minute, and he was pretty goomed up. You know, he's Coco.
Never.
And it was a blessing that he was there, but we hadn't ran through it.
Never a fun thing to do. Something something at the last minute. Obviously, he has depression and anxiety because, and yeah, obviously Joey Diaz, one of the most hilarious people ever, but I don't like something not planned either. Other than this, I'm literally sending myself videos right now to show you my favorite videos from the week. But that's because this is just a fun, like, chill or hanging out. But no, I'd be like, that would throw me off as well. I understand, Theo.
And so it just like a lot of
not that he
like things
needed,
at the last minute.
I don't know. Not that he needed to address this, but like him, like sometimes I would rather just address it. You're like, yeah, I'll just tell you where my mind was at. And also, all it's gonna do, just gonna get more people to watch that Netflix special. So after the 18th. Yes. Perfection. Gooned up. He is so funny. One of the most. Also, that's probably fucking intimidating as well. Especially, it's like, okay, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's in his head. Could be. I know. All right. Well, we're making it tomorrow. I've never made it before. I'm a professional carbonara maker. I can make baked ziti. I can make a bolognese with the best of them, but I've never done the stuffed womanicotti. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it tomorrow, 9 p.m.
But yeah, I'm on stage, and the second half of the first show went good. And there were some beats that I got that had like an emotional piece to them that I wanted, and that felt exciting. But the whole show, it was there were parts where I just couldn't remember the next thing. I couldn't remember like my next sequence. Like I was having trouble just keeping track of stuff. And that's when I really was like, oh man, I'm just off tonight. You know, it is just like, I'm just off tonight.
This is so funny because it's like, yeah, it's probably because you stopped taking your antidepressants, Theo. Like, you never miss a beat, just like stream of consciousness talking, or else you just didn't know your material that well. God, it's like if you have the flashcard in front of you or something, you're always going to look down at it. So maybe you just didn't. I get. At least for me, right? If I have a stool with a list of things, like whatever, there on stage, then I know I will refer to it. If you have somebody there like, these are with where's the punchline? You should know that. And you probably did know it, but you were just depressed. Theo. I don't know. It's very odd, but I'm excited to watch it. So
And I think I remember saying to the audience, like,
bullet point.
thank you guys just for being here for me, like, and the audience was cool, man. People were happy to be there. They were super stoked when I came out. I started to feel bad that I wasn't giving them the best show, but the show ended up going a little bit long, blah, blah, blah. We get to halftime or in between the two shows, and Chris Rock is backstage. He's there. My favorite, right?
Invite the biggest comedians.
I mean, I see Chris Rock smiling, you just feel like.
So he's got Joey Diaz there or some sort of opening with Joey, and then he's got Chris Rock there. It's like, okay. It's probably not as bad as people were saying, and it's probably not as bad as he thinks that it was. So again, it's just like Cracker Barrel. We're excited to see what happens. Who isn't, when they clip this together, who isn't going to go watch that fucking special now? So he's smart. I mean, he's smart to address it. But yeah, it's like Chris Rock is there. Like,
it's going to be good. It's almost like when, somebody that was good in class at making a good joke, and then you see him and you're like, oh, the Michael Jordan has arrived, like that thing, like, so anyway, seeing him, and it kind of like, I was like almost way so excited about seeing him. Like I was very excited, but then I realized I was kind of overexcited. He enjoyed the show, and so I went into the second show feeling like, okay, I got to figure some of this out. I couldn't tell if people were like being like legit, like, okay, was it good? Was it bad? What was going on? And then I took an ice bath between the shows. I was doing my yoga, the same usual stuff I do.
okay, and everyone has their routine. I need complete and utter. I love after a show talking to people. I don't mind at all. I'm actually I tell people this all the time. I'm actually a bit shy. But just before the show, Chrissy and I, this way we get along too. We want to be there like 2 hours early, and I need to be in the parking lot smoking 6 cigarettes and just like zoning out. I can't talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. That's just my process. Chrissy is like, and then, yeah, he said ice bath and yoga. I want to stretch. I want to do a few sun salutations. I want to do, I'm the same. Ice bath is a little extra, but I love that he's at the point in his career where he's like, could I get an ice bath in there? I want to take a couple ice baths between the sets. I mean, good for you, man. An ice bath. It's like a cold shower or something, but a bath filled with ice. And then after personable, I mean, it's not that I'm not personable. I'm just a little shy. And then a little bit before, I just need to like sit and think and smoke 100 cigarettes. Did I say 6? Now it's 100. But then afterward, party time. I love it. Ice bath, yoga. I get that. Ice bath's a little much, but good for him that he's in the position to request an ice bath. What would my premier green room be like that I got to make requests? It would be maybe a yoga mat. Maybe a tent outside where I could smoke cigarettes in private. Definitely just unlimited White Claws. What else do I want in there? Skittles. Did I say that already? Skittles, yoga mat, White Claws, pugs. Just some pugs to snuggle. Or I could be like, pug, please. And I'd be like, I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. And then they take them away. And I'd be like, wait, pug. I love you, Papa. I love you, Puggy Puggy. all the White Claws would be obviously ruby grapefruit, my favorite, and then also a bit of natural lime, and then black cherries. Yeah, I wouldn't get those freaking mango White Claws out of my face. That would be it. But I mean that. So that's all I would request.
What are you doing?
Are you talking to me? Streaming. I'm talking about my dreams, my requests. You're talking about the cat? I know. Eugene?
Yeah.
Did I upset you?
No.
Oh, he wasn't even talking to me or the cat. So yeah, I'm very so book me. And I wouldn't even ask for any of those things, but hopefully one day I will be. Just, just ruby grapefruit White Claws, natural lime White Claws, black cherry White Claws. But if you couldn't find them, I'd take any. Maybe a yoga mat. A back alleyway to smoke some cigarettes, and then just a few pugs on demand. I don't think that's too much. Do you? And Skittles, of course. My God. Yes, of course. He meant real wings. Michaeline's fine. You grow wings. That's why it was confusing, Mom. A puggle. They don't. And maybe even, all right, if I'm being specific, a pug puppy. A pug fawn puppy. I think it would be great. No, the pug puppies.
Anyway, sorry, I know this is getting long, but and then we did the second show, and the second show started out fire. First 22 minutes, we're cooking, and then I couldn't remember stuff. And we didn't put a teleprompter. We've done it for other specials. We didn't do it, and that was a bad choice. I don't know if I probably made the choice for sure. I don't remember, but so I had to ask for help. I was like having to ask off stage because I wanted to get everything in sequence. And I think I got stuck on this like sequence thing, and it was just hard, man. It just, I didn't feel like myself. I felt like I was trying to kind of pretend to be myself, and it wasn't insane or extreme.
You were off your antidepressants.
That was it. And we got to the end of the show, and we were standing around afterwards with the producers and the director, my friend Kevin, and just like, did we get it? Did we get it? Excuse me. Did we get it good enough? Because I want this special to be, you do the material for so long. And my buddy Neil Brennan said this the other day before it. He said, I got hair in my eyes today.
Neil Brennan? Oh, not Neil. You mean the brother of Kevin? You know what? This may not be a popular take in this household. I don't think Neil Brennan's that bad of a comedian, but not Kevin. I think Kevin's funnier. Obviously.
This sort of record is the best time I've ever had in my life.
I don't think he's a terrible comedian though, but funny. Well, all right. I don't know how much have I watched of Neil. I don't think he's as horrific as everyone says, like Kevin and Eugene. But anyway.
This is the last time you'll ever spend with this material.
Well, unless they
the
make
last
you
time you'll probably ever
re-record
do
it.
And this material's been a friend to me over the years. It's been, it's taken me around the world. It's gotten me to see a lot of people that love me and that I love. So that was just a neat sentiment of a way to like embrace the material and stuff. But I was just at the end of the night, I was like, I don't know if we got it. And they're like, yeah, well, let's edit together something and see. I was like,
well, now I'm sure you got it. And now who isn't going to watch it? It's Theo Cracker Barrel Vaughn. Who isn't going to watch it? Honey, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I mean, so we've spent really, how do I belabor a point? I think he's funny. I think it will be just fine. I will suggest if you're going to visit Keanu in any capacity and you have you take normally any sort of meds, do not stop taking them. before you visit me. It's happened to me not once, but twice, maybe even 3 times. It's never fun. Don't do it if you're my mom. Also, when you start your period, you do not grow wings. Here's what we're going to do. Here's my favorite videos of the week. Okay? And I wanted to do an architectural digest one. All right, should we watch a little bit of it? Or maybe a 73 questions. We're not going to get to football Gino, but all right. These are always fun. Remember how I showed you Vogue's 73 questions the other day? Oh, I have a call. Cool.
Call from
Aaron James.
Oh, Aaron James. Well, hello, Aaron. Can you hear us? Can we hear you?
Yeah. It's not to sync with my phone, but yeah.
Sounds good. Hi, Aaron. Welcome to the program.
Well, I have to call myself out. But really, Carrie called me out.
Why?
I put myself on the untoward board.
I have it right here. What happened? What did you say, Aaron?
It was some of just experiences I've had, and it was in my younger days. All right.
Okay. I'm glad you guys are having a fun time in the chat. Wait, well, are you going to tell us the untoward story, or are you going to save it for a while?
It was sure.
All right, so this is a pre-Untoward Tuesday untoward story, ladies and gentlemen, from Dearest Aaron James. Go for it.
I have to agree with Carrie. I used to make porn videos in my younger days.
What do you mean? Well,
But
porn videos, how? Meaning like you were like on
my girlfriend at the time, like this is, we would watch some porn for kicks, and then
that's fine.
Wow, you're not good at this, and then so I felt like we could do better than that. So I got like 2 cameras and studio lighting, and we were up to rank #1 for our videos. But I'm pretty sure they're all buried by now.
Aaron, that is not even, that is very light. It's okay. You're like, so because you had a healthy relationship, you would watch porn with your then girlfriend, and then you'd be like, we could do better than that. That's sassy. Is the lighting and the, camera setup a little bit extra? Absolutely. But it doesn't mean it's going on the untoward board either way. But do you know what it reminds me of? It's like have you ever watched The Office?
Yeah.
Okay, when the cameras go into oh god, I think it was maybe they were touring the it was Michael and his girlfriend at the time. It was Janet, whatever. And they were living together, and there was like a tripod by the bed with a camera on it. And she was like, I thought I told you to clean up, honey. Jan is her name. And she's like, don't look at that. It's like, I thought I told you were going to clean up. And then he says something later like, yeah, she makes me record it and watch my moves back. And then we watch it and we improve. So that's untoward, but that's a healthy sexual relationship. Tripod's a little untoward, but I like it. That's fine.
Well, we wanted to produce like high quality content. Like,
stuff that was out there. It was just,
Did you have plans of putting it out? You were like, we could do better than that. So
yeah, it was pretty spontaneous.
is it somewhere we can find online?
It's on they're all on the big website.
That is exciting. You are on the untoward board. Michaeline, write that down. I already wrote it down, but you're the first on the untoward board for next week. Very untoward, but in a fun, sassy way.
Yeah. Well, I just realized when Carrie said how untoward with my comments. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, is it untoward, or are you just living your life having fun? We'll ask Michaeline next week.
Well, back then, I was a little more spontaneous and, experimenting, doing a lot of things with her. Anywho.
I love it. Well, this is my favorite phone call of the night, and I hope that it was loud enough for you to hear. But if not, you'll have to call back in with this story on the next Untoward Tuesday. But I have taken diligent notes. You are on the Untoward board, Aaron. My moderator, Aaron James, is a porn star. You can look him up on Pornhub /Aaron James /Keanu Cast, right?
Oh God.
Really, that Aaron James can't be your porn name, please, for the love of God, is it?
No, we didn't use it really.
Okay.
And I edited the videos so that.
Well, if I know anything, they never go away.
She had tattoos, and I would get rid of the tattoos, and
Can I guess what name you used? Can I guess?
Sure.
Your porn name was Eugene Washington.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's one of Gino's Twitter names. This is great. Oh, we have another call coming in. Thank you for calling in, Aaron. Aaron rules. Bye, Aaron.
Hey, Gino. Hope you're doing well now.
I love him. He's the best. Bye, darling. Okay.
I'm glad your phone call thing's working.
It's working. It seems to be doing well. Okay. We'll talk to you later, Aaron.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize what to do when there was a call coming in. So if you called, it says unknown. I don't really love that, but call back if you would like to call back. It's been 2 hours and 21 minutes. That was a fun phone call. I think the phone line's doing well. Your phone line doesn't work. It is working. I just need to turn up their volume a little bit, and I don't know how to do it yet. There is call waiting. So call back, whoever called, but also it's going to be fine. Bing, 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 bing. All right. One Architectural Digest video because I have been obsessed with these. And then I'm going to show you my favorite videos of the week. Where they make you happy if you're not happy. AD. And remember, remember when I showed you the Gwyneth Paltrow 73 questions with Vogue? This is just like that, but but these are Architectural Digest, and I love them, and they are oftentimes just so bizarre. I don't know. Who do you want to see? Bobby Flay? Oh my God. There's so many. There's so many that are so strange. Okay, Walton Goggins is one that comes to mind that is so insane. Oh my god, they're all insane. God, which one? I want to give you a good taste of these. Huh. All right, here's your choices. Bobby Flay. I don't even oh my god, Bobby Flay. Kelly Ripa. That's not even that. Walton Goggins, this house is interesting. And then I love Travis Barker and Courtney. I do love those. You tell me. You're like, we don't know any of those people, guys. There is call waiting. I just didn't see it. Call back. The phone lines are open. Oh my god, these are insane. Maggie Gyllenhaal and Peter Sarsgaard. That one's strange too. Robert Downey Jr. He's kind of cool though. Or should we just go with Gwen? Gwyneth Paltrow's home. Oh god. They're all weird. Hillary Duff. They're all strange. Let's go with Hillary Duff. She's holding a literal dove in this. These are my favorite things to watch ever. They're so odd. Some of them are horrific. Some of them are odd. This is Hillary Duff. And this is her home. We don't know what happened. It's Lizzie McGuire.
Welcome to my home. I'm so excited. I'm so honored to be doing this show. I'm a huge fan. This is my dog Momo. Say hi.
That.
Hi.
I never. Oh, so okay. This is a good point to freeze. Let me tell you something about these. Okay. No matter what, it's the reason that, like, even in my old apartment, I always had a dish of tangerines on my, like, coffee table or something for the mise en place, right? Even if, when I would maybe eventually eat them. But AD comes in, Architectural Digest comes in, and they just put fruit there, we've learned. These aren't her fruits. She doesn't just have a plate of, what's that back there? Those are like dates or something. She's got pears. This is not normal. They come in and dress your home, which is why I thought it was normal for me to have a plate of tangerines on my coffee table. These are not her fruits. I can guarantee it. Hillary Duff. Wow, she's so odd. But I love her. I love her. All she had to do was Lizzie McGuire, basically, and then that was it. And then she sang a little bit, but she doesn't. And she has chickens.
So
That's a
I spent
very
lot of
big
time
thing
out
for them to
here
have
trying
chickens.
keep plants alive. This one is my newest project. I forget what it's called, but these little fluffy babies on the end keep changing colors, and they're going to get darker, and then they're going to get like silvery. This one's kind of happening already, and I'm kind of obsessed with them. But coming in, check out
Bobby
the rest of the house.
Flay. Do you want to see Bobby Flay?
So I bought this house.
Okay, and now I'm not even going to shit on this. This is like a dream home. None of them are bad. This is very Art Deco, very cool. I love the orange. I love all of it. But oftentimes these people are just strange.
About 8 years ago, when I was pregnant with my...
Look at her. We love a credenza. She looks beautiful, but she just never really... There's an electric chair over here.
Son, and it looked a lot different. I've actually remodeled it twice because I have a small addiction. Luca. Do you want to come down here with me? This is Luca. We're gonna go into your room next. Maybe you can do this
Luca.
tour. There's donuts
He's like, hello, mommy. What is a Hillary Duff?
in the kitchen. Good talk. So one of my favorite.
He just ignored her. He said, what the fuck is this?
There's donuts in the kitchen. Good talk. So one of my favorite pieces of furniture in my house is this credenza. I think it's from the 50s, and it reminds me of a corset. One of the first big purchases I ever made in my life. I think it was.
Also, I love how they go like, oh, this was me. One of the first big purchases I ever, like, you got a decorator and they said, you need this. It reminds us of a corset. I feel. Hillary seems like to be one of the more down to earth. I have to you know what we know. We need to watch. We got to watch Liv Tyler. That one is particularly bizarre. Okay, we'll watch a little more Hillary.
18 or 19, and I thought about it for days and days and days. And then my mom always likes to point out that I have completely destroyed it by like coming in the house and setting my coffee down
Oh
in
my
the water. And it
Hillary, you are just so down to earth.
It definitely gets pretty beat up in this household. But we live in this house and we're hard on this house. And I think that's what makes it feel like such a home. These crystals are
They always have a crystal moment. They all have a crystal moment. She is very down to earth, but they always have a crystal moment. They're like, look, I don't even use a coaster. I'm Lizzie McGuire. Everybody has a crystal. The crystals really calm me down. Right, Spencer? Where are you?
I went like this. Ah! I'm serious.
Imagine ruining art. She did. She just sat down and just shit on there. That crystal is cocaine. I don't know. I don't mind. I like the crystals as like art. I don't know, what do they do for us? I don't know. I love it. I love these.
constantly
so much.
changing because my son likes to take them and, I don't know, play some kind of like Marvel superhero adventure. I'm constantly losing crystals somehow and finding them in random places or never finding them at all. These chairs were just recently in my bedroom and no one could ever see them because people don't usually go hang out in your bedroom.
We do have sort of the same style. I really do like this. I love a gold moment. I love an art deco moment. I love these chairs. Look at the gold on the bottoms of them. I love this couch. I love a tufted velvet couch, especially the fact that it's sort of like an odd shape. I love the gold. I love these, like it's a little step down. Very good. Very good. Hillary Duff.
This is our formal living room. This is also from Crate and Barrel, which I'm obsessed with.
Crate and Barrel. Okay.
This is Luca's new favorite hiding space. We play hide and go seek.
Oh my God. I'd be like, get the fuck out of there. It's made of wicker. He's like, I hide from your fame. That's where he hides? This is so odd.
It's a new favorite game around here. I can't believe he fits in there.
Scare her.
You can just hang out in there for a little bit. We're going to keep on moving.
She's like, I don't even care if you suffocate. It's fine. It's wicker. I love these. I love them.
These chairs are from Kelly Wersler.
I love them so much.
He was the same age as me.
Practice.
And, like dogs running around. It's chaos.
They always have a formal living room. No one sits in here. And then they have, now this is where we chill.
It's just the way we like it. We really spend a lot of time watching TV as a family. And I have zero. Really spend a lot of time watching TV.
What the fuck? What's with this lamp? The shade's all misshapen. I'm so rich that my lampshades don't have to be the right shape. It's a human pet carrier. They was odd. That kid he wanted nothing to do with her when he came downstairs. It's like, do you tell your children, like, hey, Architectural Digest is coming? They're like, yeah, whatever, Lizzie. And then when they were like focusing on his place where he goes to cope, he got right in there and she left him. There's another kid hiding in the lampshade. Maybe. I don't know. It's very odd. Why is it like that? Why is it all bent? Is it made of clay? Maybe it's like
As a family, and I have zero regrets about that and zero guilt about that. I love this TV. It's called The Frame. It's a Samsung, and it looks like a photograph. So you don't even know that it's actually...
Yes. Everyone knows it's a TV, Hillary. Okay. We didn't need the shameless. Okay. Samsung. Samsung makes the best televisions that look like artwork. You don't even know that it's a television. We don't watch television. We don't even, my child lives in a cupboard because that's where he likes it. He doesn't even know what Lizzie McGuire is.
A TV until you turn it on. You can get different colored frames to go around. I chose
Really?
black because there's quite a bit of black in this room. And you can change out the picture to be like your family photos or whatever you want if you're into photography.
Personal photos uploaded to the frame will be displayed at the original resolution. This is the only reason she did this. She's like, okay, well, Samsung's going to give me some money for this. So, also, it's not a very big photo/TV.
Photography, you can like put your own stuff up. This one's called The Open Sky, but there's literally like over 1,000 paints.
Somebody please, water clip guy, can you please redo this with like my face like this on it? Like I'm the art. Like, or like a. And then while she's doing her Samsung ad, it's quite a petite TV. We don't really watch a lot of Lizzie McGuire in this house.
Photos or whatever you want. If you're into photography, you can like
Enough
choose
of
from,
you.
which is Du Palladino, and it's very bright and colorful and pink. Like I mentioned,
What the
I
fuck
love
was
pink.
that?
Everyone has a different style. Du Palladino, and it's
This is some artwork that she bought. There is again, a QR code on there. That's very odd.
It's very bright and colorful and pink. Like I mentioned, I love pink. The
Me too,
fireplace that was
girl.
here was very, very ugly, and I was like, I just want to be able to like have garland and like bay leaves and Christmas. Kind of has like a
Bay leaves. Bay leaves. Hillary, bay leaves. Like what you put in, like you add I don't even know what they do, but you add a bay leaf into like a chili or something. And then you're supposed to chop it up and then you're supposed to take it out later. A bay leaf? You have bay leaves? Is that what she said? Stupid.
And I was like, I just want to be able to like have garland and like bay leaves and Christmas.
She said bay leaves. I got to incorporate a bay leaf into cooking with Kiki tomorrow. My God.
Kind of has like a mid-century modern vibe to it.
Mid-century
and
modern,
I love
yes.
the
I do
exposed
love it.
firewood and hanging.
I'm shitting on her because it's silly to do, but I do love the way her home looks. I do love mid-century modern. I really do. I love bay leaves all around.
We hang out there a lot. When this living room
God,
is full of
lady.
people, it's a good spot to like perch.
bay leaves and Christmas.
This is my kitchen.
Very cool.
It's very close to the living room, which is really convenient that this is like one big open space. And my favorite part about my kitchen are my crazy tiles. This was one of the first things that I found that I felt like, oh my God, I have.
There is the quintessential bowl of fruit that AD comes in. They look at your personality and they bring you a plate of fruit. They said, Hillary Duff, you are like a pear nectarine date kind of gal. These are never there. Never.
To have those when I was out shopping for materials when the kitchen was being remodeled. It was a very bold choice and it seemed really loud.
She has one of those stoves. That's what I asked for. I forget what it's called. The most expensive stove in the world. God, Gino, do you remember what that stove is called?
What stove?
Remember when we were making a joke like, I want this stove. It's the most expensive one.
Oh God, no.
I can't remember what it is. She's got one. Great kitchen. I think it's funky. I think it's cool. I love it. I love it.
But now it's like my favorite
See?
part of the
Again, on
house,
the
and I love
streets.
talking about it. And everyone's like, "Oh my God, I never would have thought to do that." So it really worked out. Before you guys, Blonda is an amazing artist, and she sketched this picture of Luca when he was.
Luca, he lives in the cabinet. She had to sketch him quick before he went to the cabinet.
Brushing his teeth. I recently bought a camera. She's kind of just been living there. I'm getting used to her.
Oh, another
So my
crystal.
husband actually bought me this guitar. Her name's.
We just have a clawfoot. Well, it's not even a clawfoot tub. We just have a soaking tub, a couch, and a guitar here in our bathroom because that's normal. I'm not shitting on it. I love it. But my God.
Oreo. I don't know how anyone plays guitar. It's the hardest thing on the planet Earth. Here's my lovely bathtub. I love to take baths. This
Love
space,
those
actually,
things.
I decided to have a home birth with my daughter, so I had her right here in this.
Does she live in the other cabinet? She just goes in the bathtub. She's like, this is where I was born. Where is she? I love those. I love a soaking tub. We had a clawfoot tub in the home I grew up in. Oh my God. Glorious. Glorious.
Room, and it was very peaceful and a lovely
Where are
way to meet my baby for the first time. This is my closet.
Oh, she gave birth in there. Yuck.
And I have a little bit of a shoe obsession and a bag obsession and a coat obsession, actually.
I love coats. I'm with you there,
Very
Hill.
peaceful and constantly like rearranging things.
What's that?
Bob Benevitree sent me and you one. And get for Steve.
Cool. A new t-shirt. Neat. Neat. Thank you, Bob. Cool. Thank you, Bob. Who cares if she's batty? She was fine 10 years ago. Lest you think, yes, Metal lives. Lest you think I'm shitting on her. Of course she's batty. Of course she is. And again, I love the way her home looks. Not shitting on her at all. All of these people are batty. They get crazier and crazier and crazier. This one's actually very mild. I like the way her house looks. And I like how they bring fruit into everyone's homes.
And it's never usually that clean. So come into Banks's room. I had a lot of fun doing this. I don't know.
Okay.
I thought I was going to play it so much more cool, and I went full-blown pink.
This isn't exactly like, I mean, this is pretty cool looking. I don't know.
Bathroom's my favorite part. Do you want to come check that out? This whole entire wall is tiled pink for her, and the gold hardware is really sweet with that.
That's nice. Banks is also a cute name for a. I love it. Oh, one of the. We had a trampoline. Who had the trampoline that was above ground though? They only start. Also, we did not have a net. Now they started digging holes. The Kardashians, you can thank them for that. They started digging a hole and making the trampoline there, which is actually a lot safer. I love it.
Bill spends almost all day on. You want to show us your flip?
No.
Yeah.
He got out of the
We
cabin.
also have a water slide out here. I like to say it's for the kids, but it's really for me. I use.
Oh yeah, Hillary, are you on that water slide all the time? She is very down to earth. This is a, compared to what I've seen, this is a very down to earth celebrity home. Who cares if her child hides in the cupboard? Doesn't matter. Very down to earth, love mid-century modern. She loves the water slide. I love a pool that is actually, I'm kind of into a not the if you have a pool, you're doing well, obviously. But now I was like, oh my God, never a pool that's like a lagoon shape or like, the shape of something else. But now I'm like kind of cool because I saw Kendall Jenner had one. Reinforced nets, the Kardashians, oversized rumps. I could do this all day. We'll definitely do this again.
The most. I love it. And there's a little tree house. Here's my little herb garden.
Okay, yeah, your herb garden.
Trying really hard to have a green thumb. I just don't, but I'm working at it. It's really convenient to not have to go to the store to get like chives or something.
Oh, yeah, like you're self-sufficient. She's like, I don't have to go to the store to get chives. No, you would never have to. I don't even see any chives there. She's not as insufferable, and I love Gwen Paltrow, but she is not as insufferable as, remember the other week when we watched the 73 questions with Gwen Paltrow, and she was in her garden of lettuces barefoot? This does not compare. Oh, God.
And the newest addition, so this is actually our quarantine hang space when we do have friends over. The chairs are...
Why isn't this television a painting? It's a quarantine hang space? Oh, God. Ugh. Quarantining in luxury. Oh, so you can stay feet apart. This must be old.
Like 6 feet apart, and no one has to be close to each other. And we can see some of our friends. So we have 6 chickens right now, and I have hatchlings inside, but they're not big enough to be in the coop yet. So it's been a really fun project for me. Hi, guys.
I've seen more of these people. Kylie Jenner has a chicken coop. She's a billionaire. If I'm not mistaken, the youngest made billionaire. It's very Marie Antoinette. Like, I just want to feel like one of the, the commoners with a chicken coop. Why do you have chickens, Hill? It makes more sense for her than it does Kylie. She actually seems like she likes the chickens.
Hi. They're just starting to get used to me. I come in and give them treats every day. Hi. I got one. This is Patsy.
They even made the door squeak. You can't put some, I don't know, what do you call it? Little lube that door up a little bit. It just gives it that chicken coop feel. Listen.
Hi. I got.
It's like, no, leave that squeaking. Chickens. I love chickens. Are they extra crispy or original recipe? Bah, 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 bah. Name the movie. It's Son-in-Law.
Got one. This is Patsy, one of my sweetest little chickens. She hasn't laid an egg yet, but hopefully soon.
She looks like
so this has been a really fun project for me, and I spent a lot of time out here hanging out with them because I'm a dork.
This house, okay, I'm gonna say, so I'm gonna rate these on how nuts they are, what their homes look like, and that's it. How nuts she is, 10 being the most nuts, 1 being not nuts at all. I'm gonna give her a 2. I don't think she's nuts really comparatively to what I've seen. And as far as the home looks, meaning how much I like it and how I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7. It wasn't insane. The chicken squeaky coop was a little bit odd. The fact that her child hides in a cabinet is a little odd. But again, I guess that would what did I say? 2 first for her craziness. All right, so we'll give it 2.5 because her kid hides in the thing and the crystals. But I think it's a lovely home. And she doesn't seem too odd. And I think the home is a 7. It's a little quirky. It's a little out there. It's a little eclectic, modern, mid-century modern. I love that. So good for her. Blame turkey. Okay, it's been 2 hours and 48 minutes. I would love to. Okay, I'll show you one funny video, and then we're done. These are Kiki's favorite fun videos of the week. Which one do I even pick? Okay, this is great. Then I'm done. Then I'm out of here. Okay. This is my favorite thing. Okay. So the caption is there is so much to unpack in this 47-second video. Okay. And there really is. So take a close look. Again, hang on. It kills me. And we're going to have to watch it a couple of times because it just fucking kills me. Oh, Carrie. Baking with Kiki. Carrie went, oh, sorry, not that one. Metal Lives. Thank you for the $5. She should put her kid in the coop and the chicken in the cupboard. I don't think they know the difference. The cupboard looked sort of like a coop. The coop looked sort of like a cupboard. You're right, Metal Lives. Metal Lives. Thank you so much. All right, now pay close attention. This man, it says, there is so much to unpack in this 47-second video, all right? We're going to have to watch a couple of times. Okay. Oh my God, I watched it over and over. Hang on.
I need to wash my car. Oh my God, the bobcat! Oh my God! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get me! Get out! Let me! Watch out! Oh, shoot that fucker! Get out! Watch out! Watch out! It's a bobcat attack my wife!
So, we're going to watch it again. They love this man. He's just like, do-do-dee-dee-dee, do-do-do-do-do. It's on his Ring camera, obviously, and I didn't know what exactly was going on. He goes, wow, I need to wash my car. Then the wife comes out. And apparently there's a bobcat, and we don't know that for a fact, but the wife is being attacked by a bobcat. Then he picks up the bobcat and throws it into the yard. There is so much going on. There's so much going on.
Good morning. I need to wash my car. Oh my God, the bobcat! Oh my God! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get me! Get out! Let me! Watch out! Oh, shoot that fucker! Get out! Watch out! Watch out! It's a bobcat attack my wife!
No, but he picks it up and throws it. Or is that his cat? Am I wrong? Does he pick up the bobcat? I still can't understand it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I need to wash my car. Oh my God, the bobcat! Oh my God! Get out! Get out! Get out! It's the beat! Get out! Crazy! Watch out! Oh, shoot that fucker! Get out! Watch out! Watch out! It's a bobcat attacked my wife!
The more I watch it, okay, was the thing that he threw his cat? And we just don't see the bobcat? Bobcat's so confused. He picked it up, held it like a beautiful baby, launched it into space. I don't even understand. Eugene? I think they heard that. Why did the guy remind me of Cam from Modern Family? From his first good morning, it sounded so optimistic. It did. He went, good morning. Oh, I need to wash my car. Is it true you made fun of highlights? Don't tread on me lower back tattoo, Keanu? Wouldn't surprise me if she had one. Don't tread on me.
I worked on it with my hands.
Don't tread on me, KK. Don't even try that shit. KK, that would be great if she had a don't tread on me lower back tattoo. That would be... no one would be shocked. The bobcat had rabies, according to news sources. It attacked the wife. Coincidentally, they were taking their own cat to the vet for a rabies shot. The husband ended up killing it. What? It was positive for rabies and they had to get treated. Also, the husband's name is Happy. Stop. His name isn't Happy. It was the most wholesome good morning I've ever heard in real life. Good morning. One more time.
Good morning. I need to wash my car. Oh my God, the bobcat! Oh my God! Get out! Get out! Get out! It's the beat! Get out! Crazy! Watch out! Oh, shoot that fucker! Get out! Watch out! Watch out! It's a bobcat attacked my wife!
I don't get it. No, that wasn't their house cat. He picked up the bobcat like this. After you went, good morning. I need to wash my car. And then, oh, it just drives me nuts. Well, also how big is a bobcat? He just picked it up and then he launched it into space. One more time. Just once more. We gotta really know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I need to wash my car. Oh my God, the bobcat! Oh my God! Get out! Get out!
Okay, so
Watch out! Watch out!
a bobcat is the same size as Six the cat. Do they hurt humans? He picked it up and threw it. That is so strange. Bobcats are all right. Let me look up a bobcat. What? Oh yeah. I mean, they do look frightening. Well, what do they do to you though? Bite you? Huh. It does. It looks like a svelte Six, the cat. What, bobcat danger. Danger? Why? I thought it was like a puma. It says bobcat, they can pose danger under certain circumstances, particularly to small pets and children, or if they are cornered, provoked, or infected with rabies. So basically, yes, so he knew what he was doing. Yeah, there was a small child and they were taking his cat to get checked for rabies. So bobcat. Wild. I didn't understand it, but there is a lot. Good morning. I need to wash my car. I love it. Okay, this has been so much fun. Metal lives. I love you. Rumor is the cat is tighter than the wife. Well, the bobcat or the cat? The cat with rabies? Who knows? We'll be back tomorrow for Cooking with Kiki. You guys are just the best.
She's a classic kind of lady who's got her own show.
I have a headache from laughing. Jesus. Yo, he made say goodbye to them, Eugene. Say goodbye to them. I'm sorry you're sick.
Hang around and see my girl get down. Sit right there and see what's up. It's the Keanu cast with Keanu C. Thompson. She'll tell you like it is now. Get ready to have some fun. We all know her as Kiki.
We'll get the call-in number a little bit bumped up on the volume for you. This was so much fun. Thank you for all of the super chats, push-ups, metal live, Florida Dabbler, metal live, chillin', push-ups, Tommy Jordan, Bob Fan of Patrice, of course, Wizard, Bob Fan of Patrice, Terry R, Metal Live, we love you so much. Tomorrow, Cooking with Kiki, 9 p.m. We're making stuffed womanicati. Always fun. My God. Now I have to do some research on bobcats. Love you all. You guys are the eels, hips, the cat's pajamas, and the bee's knees. A new Keanu cast. You have two things to look forward to tomorrow. Or maybe, you know what? If you're up, I might upload the new Keanu cast tonight just so you guys can watch it. You guys are the eels, hips, the cat's pajamas, and the bee's knees. Kiki out. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.